He's Von Miller, the Broncos linebacker. It seems to be a Super Bowl tradition. Well, except when he's playing in the Super Bowl. But good to see you, Von. How are you?
I'm doing pretty good.
You and Fritzy had another emotional moment there. Of course, this bonding with the Broncos, winning a Super Bowl. You reached out to him in one of the great gestures ever. To say, Fritzy, would you like to be on the Super Bowl parade float?
I know, but the way you present it, it's like I'm blowing off my team that I've been rooting for since 1977. The point I was trying to bring out.
But you did. Von invited you.
I understand, but I have a very close bond with my son who has watched me over the years scream and yell at the TV and freak out and go crazy. And the thought of going to the game and not having my son by my side. And I appreciated the offer for the ticket and the parade and all that. It was great. And thankfully the Broncos won Super Bowl 50 MVP
the
right here.
hell with your kid, Fritzy?
I wouldn't have had a good time by my son.
What are you doing?
My son is just as crazy a fan as probably worse now. You should see how he acts. 14:23 left in the first quarter. If Denver doesn't do something great, he's screaming at the TV literally a minute into the game. It's like, how incomplete? Why can't you throw it to him? Why are they throwing a 2-yard pass on 3rd and 8?
Vaughn, it's good to have you back, but it was a hollow victory because Fritzy wasn't there on the Super Bowl parade float. Is that what you're saying? It was a little bit of a disappointment, a letdown after beating Carolina?
I mean, it was, but, getting the explanation from, Fritzy today,
you got to respect that.
Yeah, I respect that 100%. We're going to be back, so.
No question about it.
We'll have another chance to make it up.
I appreciate it.
Did you make fans cry when you guys won? Like Bronco fans, tears of joy? Did you run into people who it was that emotional to them?
I mean, it was, the emotions were crazy. You got guys crying, you got, the feelings that you get from being in the Super Bowl, you can't really explain it. It's a dope feeling.
What is the party like after the Super Bowl?
It's great. It's great, and it lasts about 3-4 months. So.
Oh well, it did.
Yeah, it's a really really long party.
But after the night, so you win. You get the trophy, and then you go to a hotel ballroom.
I didn't end up getting back to the hotel till about 2:30 in the morning. So I just had enough time to get out and go out to a club where all my teammates was at and get back. I didn't really get any sleep, the night of the Super Bowl.
What is that reaction like, though? Once you realize you're going to win a Super Bowl, I don't know what point of the game. I don't know if it was when you had a strip sack or at what point did you say, I'm a Super Bowl champ?
I was on the sideline after the second strip sack and the offense they were on the ball and running out the time, and they punted the ball back to Cam Newton, and it was only like 2 minutes left when we were up by 10 points. That's where I still kind of felt like, the Carolina Panthers was going to work some magic and, score a touchdown, get an onside kick. It was still a possibility, but the emotion started to ease a little bit when we got that second strip sack.
How many times have you watched that Super Bowl?
I watched it about 3 or 4 times. 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, and what are you looking for when you watch that?
I'm just looking at the energy that we had as a team. You can see the confidence that we had as a team from, 18 all the way down to, the guys on the sideline. We came into that game, we felt like we had a huge chance to win that game, and after we started making a few plays, the confidence got the rolling, and boom, Super Bowl 50 champs.
Did you say anything to Cam Newton any time you hit him?
No, I was just so worried about getting with my teammates and celebrating with my teammates. Every single time we made a play, I just wanted to be around my guys. And,
but we're watching the play right now,
him.
so you're not saying anything to Cam at all when you pop him?
I didn't say anything the whole game.
Nothing?
Yeah.
Wow.
I'm not really a big, social guy on the field. I really don't do a lot of talking. I'm so busy thinking about the next play and the play that we have called, and I really don't do a lot of talking.
Any quarterbacks talk?
Phillip Rivers.
Oh yeah,
Phillip Rivers.
But you had some great things to say about Phillip Rivers recently.
Mm-hmm.
Like now, Fritzy can't stand Phillip Rivers.
I mean, that's
he whines a lot. He always looks like he's crying and complaining to the refs. Everything's like going against him. Mm-hmm. Just accept it that Broncos are better.
That's understandable. But he is a great quarterback. If you look at some of the teams that he's had and some of the stuff that he was able to do with those teams, it's incredible, honestly.
He's Von Miller joining us on behalf of Old Spice. So what are you doing with Old Spice? Are you working with Travis Kelce, too, on this? Travis Kelce came by and talked about Old Spice. He's a wild man.
Yeah, Travis. You know what?
He's a funny dude. He's like all bro.
Yeah, spending time with Travis at the Pro Bowl, like he's one of the all-time great guys in the National Football League. He has the personality, he has the swag. He has a TV show for the ladies and stuff. He's definitely a superstar in my book. I like being around Travis.
What are you doing with Old Spice?
I'm here with Old Spice today promoting the new Hydro Wash. It has a lasting hydration effect and a lasting scent, just like all the Old Spice products. It's in all 32 locker rooms. So if it's good enough for the big uglies in the locker room, it's good enough for everybody else.
You ever worn cologne before a game?
Before a game?
Yeah.
No, I usually like to shower before I go out and get all of that.
But you don't do cologne?
No cologne. No cologne.
You ever smelled cologne in the pile?
I haven't smelled cologne, but I have been in the pile, and the smell has just been so terrible. We played the Oakland Raiders, and I'm not going to name any names, but we played the Oakland Raiders, and they have one of the biggest offensive linemen, really the best, first or second best, arguably the best offensive line in the National Football League. And we were getting pushed around a lot that game. I ended up on the bottom of a pile, a couple of times, and
it was bad.
Those guys could use some Old Spice.
You guys interested in Tony Romo? Do you want your team to be interested in Tony Romo?
I want Mr. Elway just to continue the magic that he's done while he's been with the Denver Broncos. It's Elway's season. He always comes back, and he always does well in the offseason. Everything that he's supposed to do for a team, he's gotten A+ on that. So I'm just looking for a great offseason from our front office, from Mr. Elway, and lock and loading and get back.
Look at you. Look at you being a veteran there. Veteran, yeah. Responded, not given any, headline material here.
He's the man. If Tony Romo's the guy, then he'll do it. It's not like he understands exactly what our team needs, and he's going to put us in great situations to win. He's done it every single year we've been in the National Football League.
How many times you played against Brady?
Tom Brady?
Is there another Brady? Not Brady Quinn.
I didn't hear you. But okay. Yeah, I played against Tom quite a few times. I think every single time I've been in the National Football League.
And what are your thoughts? What are you going to tell your grandkids about facing Brady?
He's great. I never played against Peyton. So, playing against, Tom Brady, he's great. I like to think that Peyton Manning is the GOAT. I've seen him. I've been around him, but Tom Brady is arguably the GOAT as well. He's great.
Got a couple of sacks on him?
Oh yeah, I got sacks. I got a couple of sacks.
Who have you not gotten that you want?
I haven't got. Dak Prescott.
Well, he's only a rookie.
Yeah, he's only a rookie.
Russell Wilson.
Eli Manning. I got Russ. It's a few quarterbacks that I haven't been able, to tackle.
If there's anybody all time that you'd like one of those shots where it's just you and the back of their jersey.
Probably Ryan Tannehill.
Why?
We played college ball together. We played college ball together. It's an Aggie connection there.
Yeah.
And I never got to hit him in practice. We played the Dolphins one time. He shook me a couple of times. So I would like to tap around. Do a little sack dance for him.
What do you have over there, Paulie?
Von said that he'd never gotten Dak Prescott yet.
Nope.
That's too bad. It's too bad that he hasn't gotten Dak Prescott yet. This would fit McLovin, wouldn't it?
McLovin, would you put it on and let Von Miller hit you? Would you do that?
I don't know. Actually, I'm looking at him. His elbow is bigger than my whole arm.
Yeah,
I'll do it.
Now, I would like Von to read his draft profile here. Now, we of course took out all the positives here, Von. And will you read your draft profile?
I haven't seen it.
Now, this is coming out of college. What was said about you? This is by NFL Scouts. Now, we edited out the positives, just so you know.
Yeah.
Because it's far more fun.
Like mean tweets.
Yes, it is. So, here's Von Miller with his draft profile coming out of Texas A&M.
Want me to start?
Yep.
The first weakness is does not have a thick lower half.
Is that correct?
I guess.
Got a little personal there, but okay.
He may lack size. He may lack size to consistently anchor the run. I like to think
You're okay against the run?
Yeah, I'm okay against the run.
All right.
Take support angles at times and run support. I can see that happening in college, a couple of times.
All right.
Lacks the experience in man coverage and will not be able to cover more athletic tight ends. Somebody,
Is that fair?
It's fair. It's fair coming out of college. You gotta find stuff, that guys need to improve at. And this is, some of the stuff that I had trouble with coming out of college.
Very small frame. Gets overwhelmed at point of attack.
Weak versus the run.
Hand use could improve.
Needs to add strength.
Those aren't terrible.
No,
How did you make it in the NFL after all these negatives there, Vaughn?
I guess I just had guys that saw, the positive stuff in me. I saw the good stuff that I could do. Coach Smith, Richard Smith for the Atlanta Falcons, the defensive coordinator for Atlanta Falcons, I guess he saw something, in me that everybody else didn't see. I came in and I played Sam linebacker right away, man coverage on athletic tight ends right away. I was able to play the run right away. So he did an incredible job coaching me up, getting me ready to go.
Do you have a chip on your shoulder?
I do. And it's actually tatted on there, though. It says Chip. So.
Wait. You have a tattoo that says Chip?
I have a tattoo that says Chip on my shoulder. So I do have a chip on my shoulder.
Wait. Roll up your sleeve and let me see if we can.
See, it says Chip. You see it? It's going a long way like that. Chip.
He does have a legitimate chip on his shoulder. That is awesome.
Yeah.
All right, before we let you go, you're joining us on behalf of Old Spice here. And you can go to Old Spice YouTube page to learn more about the new info. By the way, you're doing great with the commercials.
Thank you.
They're really good. You got a future in doing that. It's very, very entertaining there.
I appreciate it.
McLovin, would you put on the Dak Prescott jersey? And let Vaughn. Paulie's going to block, just so you know.
Oh, great.
Paulie is going to block Vaughn. I would have Fritzy, but he won't do that. He'll let you sack McLovin.
No question.
Yeah, all right. So Vaughn is going to pop McLovin. I'll mention once again, Vaughn is joining us on behalf of Old Spice, hardest working collection, NFL campaign, and the latest product innovation, new Hydro Wash Body Wash. Learn more about Hydro Wash's lasting scent and the ultra superior hydration by watching Vaughn's new infomercial on Old Spice YouTube page. One of the great sack men in the NFL and a future Hall of Famer and the MVP of last year's Super Bowl, Von Miller. And if you are just listening to the program, hopefully you can hear McLovin cry as Vaughn hits him. Okay. Yeah. Well done. Thank you, Vaughn.
The Dan Patrick Show, weekday mornings on Audience.